I'm back. I am here to start a new reading vlog. So I'm going to do a week of reading Christmas romances just to get me in the mood for the holidays. And honestly, I need a little bit of a fantasy break, and during the week I don't want to lug my big 600-page fantasy book to work. So I'm gonna take the week and I'm gonna read a bunch of Christmas romances just because I'm in the mood. I haven't read any this entire season. So because one is on my reindeer readathon TBR, I think I'm gonna read that first. So I don't know how many books I'm gonna get done. Work weeks are sometimes a bit of complication for me because I always think I have more time than I really do. But I'm gonna pick up Love Holly by Emily Stone and start with that. I have no idea what this book's about. All I know is that I got it at ALA. Yeah, so I have no idea what this book's about. Oh, she has to heal a rift in her elderly pen pal's family. So I'm excited for that one. So I'm gonna go read like 100 pages, see if I can get pretty far, and then I'll give you guys a check-in, and maybe we'll do some Christmas things this week too as well. But I definitely want to get some Christmas romances read. So this will be my first one. I'm gonna read 100 pages, and then I'll give you guys an update. Bye. Hey, Victor, again, sorry if you hear a very annoyed puppy, or see a very annoyed puppy. She does not understand why I'm talking to a camera and not her. Hi. Want to say hi? No. Okay, she doesn't want to say hi. She just wants to bite my wrist. No, we can't do that. So, I wanted to give an update. I did wind up reading to about 134 in Love Holly by Emily Stone. This is not a sweet rom-com that I was like expecting. It is a lot darker than I was like anticipating and expecting. Like, I will say that, like, go in and be prepared for not a warm, fluffy read. It definitely has some heart and some grit to it, I will say that. But, bit of a preface, you follow a main character named Holly, and she is, it's 3 years in the past it starts. Her and her sister, who's pregnant, are going to the small town to see their parents. She meets this guy, and they have like a meet cute, I guess you could say. And they meet, and she spills coffee on him. Ooh. And then they go their separate ways, and she is fiddling with her phone, and her sister get into a car accident. Her sister is pregnant. And then you flash 3 years into the future and see Holly in a very, very different space. She's definitely dealing with a lot of grief. You don't really know what happened until like 100 pages into the book. What is the after effect of that accident? But you know she doesn't talk to her family, and she doesn't go to her family at Christmas time. That's what you know. Which is just heartbreaking. So she is a art teacher. She wants to be an artist. That's what it is. In the 3 years in the past, her boyfriend broke up with her and she felt a little bit listless. But her dream is to be an artist. My dog is barking because I think my mom's home. Sorry. But everything with her sister and her, the accident kind of turned her life on edge. So she winds up going to a school to be like an art teacher, and her best friend's like a drama teacher, which is so funny because I'm a drama teacher. Sorry, my dog is barking. And her best friend winds up convincing her to write letters to someone that's like lonely at the holidays. And they wind up connecting, and something in the letter connects her to realize, oh, that's the place I was with my sister before the accident. And she winds up going there hoping to meet her. And things sort of go from there. There's a lot of interconnections that I don't think I was expecting. It's definitely more of a found family story, like right off the bat. And it does have family dynamics. I'm curious to see what happens with Holly and her family. And now she is connected with the boy that she met in the past, in the future. And it's connected to the person she's writing letters to. I'll just say that. But I'm really intrigued. It's definitely not a sweet romance. I think it has a lot of heart. It also deals with a lot of grief. Holly feels very, very guilty about the accident. It wasn't her fault, but she does feel very, very guilty. I will say that. Like, she does feel super guilty. Cassie, stop. She feels very, very guilty. And her sister basically cut her out of her life, her sister and her family basically cut her out of her life. Cassie, can you stop? Stop. Sorry. Her family cut her out of her life, so she doesn't see them at Christmas time anymore. So she is a little bit isolated. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm going to try to read another 30 pages of this. Sorry, my dog is not cooperating because she's by herself. But yeah, so when I get up to page maybe like 200, I'll give you guys an update. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Hey friends, I'm back for an update about Love Holly. It is Monday, and I did actually wind up reading pretty speedily through. I got up to page 134. This is not the sweet rom-com I was expecting. Like, just not. It's a lot darker. Not darker, I wouldn't say that, but it does deal with like harder topics that I just don't think I was expecting in a cute like holiday romance. Like, it's just not what I was expecting. But I want to give you guys the premise in case you are interested. And I would say it's definitely, it has the potentiality of found family vibes, which I am liking. So basically you follow this main character named Holly, and she is in, you start the book 3 years in the past. She and her sister, it takes place on Christmas Eve, they are going to a cabin, and she's up at this small town with her sister. Her sister is pregnant. She's to meet cute with this guy at like this small inn or this small like diner. And after that incident, they have a meet cute. They like have a, you know, flirty banter or whatever. Her and her sister leave, and Holly's fiddling with her phone, and they get into a pretty bad car accident. Then you flash forward 3 years, and you don't really know what happened. So I don't want to give that away. I'm going to try really hard to not spoil the whole plot of this book. But she's basically estranged from her family. You don't really know what happened. You find out eventually as kind of the book progresses. But she is a bit isolated. So she winds up, you know, in the past, she really wanted to be an artist. She just got broken up with. So she's kind of was listless before all this stuff happened. But after she decided she's going to move to a small town, she's going to get a job as like an art teacher. She meets her new best friend. And her best friend, who is the acting teacher, which is funny because I'm a drama teacher, convinces her to like write letters to a stranger. Like a Dear John letter. Just to kind of help someone when they're lonely. And she winds up recognizing where this woman lives. It's where the accident when her sister happened. And she winds up going to that place to kind of make a connection with the person she's writing a letter to. And the man that she had that banter with comes back into her life 3 years later. It's really, really interesting. I would say, I don't know how this book is going to progress, but like, we're definitely out of the Christmas part of it because it's now taking place in like March. But I'm intrigued. So, I'm going to go read to page 200, and then I will give you guys like a solid update. But so far, I'm liking it. It's just not the warm, fluffy, Christmassy romance I was expecting. But I am liking it. I think it has a lot of cozy vibes, which I am liking. It takes place in England. So yeah, I will talk to you guys soon for another update. Bye. Check-ins, I'm back. Actually, a lot earlier because I realized my readathon is not this week. So it's a totally different week. So I think I'm going to pick up a holiday romance. I'm going to pick up The Xmas Holidays by Zoe Elson, I think. And it is a hate to more romance, which sometimes is my least favorite, but I think that they were like, they're exes, and they're in the Scottish Highlands, which I love books set in the Scottish Highlands. And yeah, this guy on the cover reminds me of David from Schitt's Creek. So yeah, I'm excited. It's not that long, and it's definitely like I was in the mood for like a holiday romance. So I'm gonna see if there's an audiobook available like on any of my platforms that I can pick up in addition, because I love to read romance, but I also love to listen to them. So I'm gonna go do that, and I will give you an update when I have read about like maybe like 100 pages. If I can read 100 pages tonight, I will definitely give you guys an update. But my dog is now present and accounted for. Hi. Sorry, can I stay here? Oh, hi. Hi. Yeah. She's a nose. Hi. Hi. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna read about maybe like 100 pages and just give you guys my thoughts. I also do have other books I can read, but I'm gonna just take this week and I'm gonna read some holiday romances. Hopefully this one is more cutesy than what I just got, but I will report back when I have read. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Bye, chickens. I totally forgot that I got my timeless, what is it? Timeless Tales from Owl Crate, their thing to unbox. So I'm going to do that. I'm probably going to do this in the next couple of vlogs just until Christmas, just because I don't really have a set vlog to do. But my first, oh my goodness, it is a hat. It is a hat. Oh my goodness, that is so cute. It is getting quite cold in New York, so that is delightful. A hat. I actually have my Mugglecast hat, but my dog like loves to attack hats. Sorry, you're gonna see her coming out.
That's terrible that they did.
Says Faye Beanie, designed by Nicely Studios, which is really, really cool. So that's really, really cool. Sorry, you're gonna see some big ears because she is nosy and likes paper. I know. You don't want to tell the people about the hat? Okay. But yeah, that was really, really cool. So I'll be back tomorrow. I will try to be good and like update you as I can. But yeah, it's a nice hat. And now I have a couple of hats because heaven knows it gets really, really cold in New York, especially in the next like 3 months. Oh my goodness. I'm talking to the camera. But yeah, I'll be back for an update about the Xmas holidays when I have one. Bye. I didn't wind up updating for a few days, so I have a couple of things in my little advent calendar, the Timeless Tales, to unbox for you. I'm going to do days 2, 3, and 4 because that's where I think I am, and then if I finish it a little bit early, that's okay. So the first thing I am going to open is day 2. It is a little candle that says Calcifer's Heart. It's very, very little, which is fine. I use them a lot for Bookstagram photos. If I could get it to open, which I probably can't. They normally open really easy. Okay, so it's Calcifer's Heart candle. It's inspired by Howl's Moving Castles. Because mommy does that on purpose. Sorry. Okay, perfect. So, very, very cute. It smells nice. I will probably give it to my dad because he likes, actually using candles. I don't really use candles a ton. And then on day 3, and that was from Howl's Moving Castle, which is a retelling, I think. And then the next one is a little bag that has a little Oswald on it. Ooh, I dropped something. Ooh, what did I drop? Ooh, it's a ring. Ooh, it's inspired by this Fairy Court of the Silliest Court. You get our little ring. Ooh, I actually love rings. I don't wear them enough. That will fit on that finger. And then I have this nice, the Folk of Another World, where its own rooms and customs. And then this is like a nice, little, simple one. That is very, very little, but it's like a little, a dagger necklace and a tree on one side. I'm gonna see if my mom can untangle this. Oh, that's really, really pretty. Very, very nice. I'm 90% sure that's from Folk of the Air. Yeah, Silly Court Jewelry. And then day 4 for this is, little socks. And Kindred Spirit socks inspired by Anne of Green Gables. So yeah, those are my little items that I got. I'm just gonna probably keep them all in here, except for the ring. I will probably wear the ring for the foreseeable future because I like rings. And I've lost a lot of my rings in my recent years, so I don't have a ton of rings left. But everything else, I will just probably stick this in here so I don't lose it. But yeah, it's a very, very pretty candle. And a little bit of a reading update. I did wind up getting up to page 200 in the Xmas Holidays by Zoe Elson. I'm really liking it. It's fun. It's giving me the exact vibes that I wanted. So I'm really, really happy. I know how the story's gonna wind up. I know exactly what the twist is. I know exactly why they broke up. There's a lot of elements that are very, very honest, obvious to me. But it's still a fun time. It's exactly what I was looking for in my reading life, so I'm really, really content. So yeah, I'm gonna go read another 100 pages. So when I get up to page 300, I will probably give you guys like a solid update. Right now it is just 10:30, which means I am gonna read The Weekend Away. And my goal is to start my 200th my 200th book reading vlog this weekend too. So yeah, that is my plan. So I'm gonna go read another 100 pages. Hopefully, like, the story is like they're literally just getting to know each other again. Like, I don't know if I said this, but she wound up having to move back home after her boyfriend dumped her and she got like fired, and she is back to working at the place that she used to work, and she's with a guy that she had like a winter fling with. And then there was a lot of miscommunication, a lot of things happened that I think is kind of what drew them apart, and now they're kind of forced to work together. And it's just a fun time. Like, I really am liking. We're meeting a lot of side characters, and I know that this is her first traditionally published. So I wonder if we're gonna get like a companion book set in the same world, because I would follow like all of the characters, or if all the relationships will be done by the end. But I'm intrigued either way. So yeah, I'm gonna go read another 100 pages. Yeah, they're working at like a ski chalet. There's a lot of like fall, like winter vibes, a lot of Christmas vibes, and I'm just having a good time. So I'm gonna go read another 100 pages and then I'll check back in. Bye. Hey bookish friends, I am back. I just want to do a quick update. I did wind up getting up to page about 300 in the Xmas holidays. I'm liking it. I think it's fun. Everything I predicted pretty much happened, and we still have 100 pages left. So, or maybe like a little bit less than 100 pages. I'm curious to see what's gonna happen next. What I think I'm gonna do, because I did wind up getting the audio, it was pretty cheap, is I'm going to listen to the next hour and try to wrap it up, but I'm also gonna do my series spreadsheet and try to get that done. I really do like listening to romances more than reading them, just because like I can fly through them a bit quicker. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think that it was very, very predictable. Like, this is not going to be like your most like unique romance, but it's fun. I like the vibes. I'm intrigued by it. So yeah, I'm gonna go read the last 100 pages, or listen to the last 100 pages, and do my series spreadsheet, because it's a project that I'm gonna work on for next year. I also want to do a video about it too, so I'm gonna do that, and when I'm done with this, I will give you guys a check-in, and then I think I'm gonna wrap up this vlog. It might be a bit shorter than normal, but I am gonna wrap it up because I'm trying to give you guys like a couple of videos in a row and do BookMas and everything, and this will be perfect. And then my next book will be my 200 book of the year, which I'm really excited for, to film that video, and I'm gonna do a scavenger hunt. So yeah, let me go do that, and I will update you guys when I'm done, and then we'll give you guys a update. Yes, so I'll be back when I'm done with this. Bye. Hey Book Dragons, I am back. So I did want to do a quick update. I did want to finish saying The Xmas Holidays by Zoe Allison, and I did think I was right. It is definitely setting up like a companion series, which I will definitely check out. I think I'm probably going to grab the audiobooks in the future. That is what I've learned in this reading blog. I like listening to romances, and I don't really like reading them physically, just because I tend to like the sped up listening process. So this, out of the two, was definitely my favorite, but these books had very, very different vibes. So this, I would say, is a traditional rom-com with love to hate vibes, a really, really like wintry setting. You know, I think that one just worked well for me. This had different vibes. This was more cozy, more long-term, a lot of found family elements, not really a cute rom-com, so it just really depends what you're looking for. If you're looking for a cute rom-com with winter vibes, I'd pick this one up. If you want more of a long-term found family story, I'd pick this one up. So yeah, that is where we are. But I will see you guys for my next video, and yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know if you like to pick up holiday romances. I've been doing it recently, and I'm going to do another vlog after the one I'm going to film next that has a couple more holiday romances, just to lead me into the holiday season. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon for another video. Bye.